How's it going, everybody? We are now on part 7 of this couch build, and it's finally time to add the lighting. I am so excited for this one. I've known for a while that I wanted to put lights inside this couch, but I didn't want to install them too early because I wasn't sure how all of the framing was going to go, but it's finally time to add the lights. I've always wanted to work with LEDs because they always seem to make a project pop. Before we get started, go ahead and drill a hole into the like button and then yank the drill back so the bit breaks, making the hole completely useless. And if you find this review helpful, subscribe so you don't miss any of my future content or shenanigans. If you've never worked with LEDs before, they can be a bit intimidating because of all of the wiring and soldering you usually have to do, but I found a company that makes it incredibly easy. Just peel and stick the LED strips, cut them to length, and then you just plug and play. There are a lot of companies that basically do the same thing, but to be honest, I haven't tried those, but I did buy these from a company called Daybetter. This kit comes with a controller box, power cord, remote, transformer, and two 16.4 foot LED strips. The LED strips use a peel and stick installation, which makes them incredibly easy to install. In my opinion, if you ever want to put LEDs on something, these are the way to go. After using these, I personally won't be buying anything else. I will put a link to these in the description for anyone who wants to take a look at them. Why are you wearing a helmet? The controller box from this kit has two separate connectors, one for each LED strip. Keep in mind that if you want the strips to be different colors, you'll need to buy a separate controller box. Otherwise, one kit will give you one color at a time, which works perfectly for me in my situation. The cool thing about this kit is you can cut these LED strips to any length, but keep in mind, if you want to use any of the LEDs after you've cut them off of the end of the strip, you're going to have to install one of these connectors back onto the strip so that you can use that third section. Now, I've never used these, but they're supposed to be pretty easy to just clip on and plug into another controller. I'll also put a link to these in the description for anybody who's interested in looking at them, but I haven't used them, so I can't vouch for them. One of the downsides to this setup is the receiver just sort of hangs loose off of the LED strip. I have this pocket on the inside of my couch that I've just been jamming all of my components into. That works for me, but I would suggest using something like a piece of carpet tape to hold it to the surface so it doesn't break the LED strip prematurely. Then you just peel off the backing of the LED strip and you stick it into the place wherever you want. One of these strips would be enough to run around the entire underside of a couch, and it would probably be enough to run around a small table or something like a 6-foot desk. I had a few other places I wanted to add lights, so I ended up using two of these 16-foot strips to run around the underside of the couch and into the different components. I drilled a few holes and just stuck the LEDs through. I found a 3/8 inch drill bit worked perfectly for this. There we go. Aha! I got it. Yeah, I got it. Look, I got the green. I found out when installing these that it's surprisingly easy to break these LEDs, so be very careful when sticking these on. Just press on the strips around the LEDs and not on the LEDs themselves. I broke a few of these installing this. I think these LED strips turned out so cool on this couch. I love the way it looks, and there are a variety of different colors that you can make the couch. In my situation, the blue of these LEDs matched the rest of the blue lights on the couch so well, I'm just gonna stick with the blue. As soon as the lights were all installed, I brought Lucy out to come take a look, and she seemed to be just as ecstatic as I was. Go ahead and push one of the colors.
It's just
Did you see the lights up here? Alright, so you have to point under the couch, unfortunately. I'm probably just gonna leave it on blue because check this out. The blue matches all of my other blues. Oh, and come here, come over here.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't that cool?
You installed this?
Yeah, I put all those lights in.
And don't even get me started.
Oh, you like the velvet? Which one's your favorite so far? Do you like the solid colors? Do you like it blinking?
I like Fade 3 because it's kind of more like if you want to relax, you just...
Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah, that is really cool. It does. It fades really nicely between the colors. Oh, that's so cool. Everyone likes really cool lighting, but kids will especially like this kind of thing. If you are planning on building anything for kids, whether it's a bunk bed or a dresser or something like that, I would highly suggest thinking about just adding some LEDs to the back because it's so easy to install these and kids love them. I also highly recommend using this if you have something cool like a safe. The cool factor alone makes this a must-do project. This couch ended up so heavy because of all the components I've installed in it, I really wasn't sure how I was going to get it down. Between the multiple safes, the surround sound system, the fridge, I think it has to be over 400 pounds. I ended up using these Apple boxes to bring down one side at a time, so I'm really happy I didn't drop it. Oh, jeez. Okay, I had no control over that. One of the things I didn't know when I started this project is the remote needs to be in a direct line of sight, so putting the receiver under the couch means I have to point the remote under the couch to change the colors. I'm planning on leaving mine on the blue setting at max intensity because I think it fits my couch the best. But if you're planning on installing something like this, you have to keep in mind that you will need a direct line of sight to change the colors. Also, we found out that not all of the colors are exactly what the remote says they are. The pink is more like a purple, the yellow is more like a light green, and the white is a teal. There is no white light on these. The rest of the colors seem to be pretty accurate, but the best ones are the primary colors, and at the top intensity, I think they just look amazing. Lucy says her favorite button is Fade 3. Well, thank you all for watching. I'm definitely planning on doing more projects with these LEDs in the future because they just look so cool on a finished project. If you found this review helpful, go ahead and drill a hole into the like button and then yank the drill back so the bit breaks, making the hole completely useless. And if you like this kind of video, go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss any of my future content. Well, thank you all for watching. Catch y'all next time.